Welcome back to the Socially Distant Lawyer on location. We are here with like an OG.
An SDL himself. An SDL's here.
Fusco. Mitch started off doing these podcasts, or what do you call them? Vlogs. Vlogs. That's your thing. So he started doing the vlogs with Greg Vinogradsky, doing the Socially Distant Lawyer. Check it out if you haven't already. Most of their stuff varies on a month-to-month basis. A lot of it's about condo associations.
You can see my old condo. You can even see in the first video. Oh, that's how OG it is. Yeah,
Super OG. Back to actually Socially Distant Lawyer. But we have Mitch here today.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Mitch, why don't you start off just telling us a little bit about yourself and a little background so people know about you.
I appreciate that. So follow me on my blog, and I have all this information up there. So I've been working with Callahan and Fusco now for a while.
Don't say how long.
I will not say how long. Known these guys for quite some time. A partner at the firm, an attorney practicing in a number of different areas, in a number of different states, and supporting both the Northeast and the Southeast region of our offices.
Yeah. So I mean, we're here. It's loud.
Very loud.
You're from Jersey, New York. So this is your home base. But where else are you licensed to practice? Tell us.
Jersey, New York, PA, and Connecticut.
So we basically run you out to all the states that we need.
Yeah.
Big trouble. You gotta get Mitch involved.
Anywhere 95.
You gotta get Mitch involved. Big trouble.
Cardinals 95 North.
It loves it. Loves it.
Exactly. So you're here at the Rise event, the Rise pop-up. Callahan and Fusco is a sponsor. This was not really last minute, but we didn't realize that this was going to be part of the holiday wrap-up. We're here in full force. I think there's like 5 of us here. Tell us your involvement with Rise and why you like this organization.
Sure. Yeah, good turnout by Callahan and Fusco. Great to sponsor the event. I really like the mentorship aspect of the organization. I think it's needed in the industry. I think when I was coming up, there was not this kind of organization as a way to get involved. Very important to get involved as young as you can. And I think this organization is doing that for the up-and-coming group. And I think it's really important and the best part about the organization.
Yeah.
Callahan and Fusco is sponsoring this event too, which is very important. There's a great event going on here. Big party.
I mean, it's a great party going on. It seems like there's a lot of people here from St. John's. I know they have a pretty good program for insurance.
Patino's back.
Patino's back. All right, Patino's back. Everybody in suits but Chris. But yeah, I mean, that's great. Rise is a great organization. We're happy to be a part of it. One of the other things that we want to touch on, Mitch. So you've been with the firm for a long time. Prior to Callahan and Fusco, you clerked in Jersey. What would you go back and tell yourself? I'm going to go further back than 5 years because you've been in the same spot for a bit. But if you went back further, what would you tell yourself when you were just breaking into this?
Don't be afraid to get involved in anything that you can get involved in. Don't be just a member, be actively involved. That's what we tell our attorneys. Be actively involved in these organizations. That's something that I was not, I should have done more when I was younger, when I was first coming up. Something that I'm now doing more, but as soon as you get on the ground floor, as a young attorney, that's probably the best thing you could do. So that's just important. It's important when you're younger, as an attorney, as in law school, reach out, be involved in organizations in law school like the folks here are doing from St. John's, because you get your name out, get you more involved. Maybe you meet your future employer, and doing all that stuff.
For sure. And Mitch, you're involved.
You guys have it.
Yeah. You're involved in a lot of things, Mitch. You're involved in Rise. You're also involved in a few other organizations. Tell us about those.
So CLM, I'm the president of the North Jersey section or chapter of the organization.
Big shot.
Big shot. Yes, it is. We host events generally every quarter. Just get involved in the local chapter, bringing it down from a national organization to a local event, so that when you can't attend the national organization, do it for the local organization.
Yeah, and that's what we encourage at Callahan and Fusco, and of course at the CLM chapter and here at Rise, is get involved, be a part of it.
Mitch, he talks the talk and he walks the walk.
He does.
All the things that he preaches, he does.
absolutely does. So the last thing that we want to cover is going to just be about the industry itself. You've been in here for a while. You've worked with different clients. You've worked with different adversaries. You've worked with different co-defendants. Pet peeves in the industry. What drives you nuts when you experience it?
That won't get us fired.
It won't get us fired, yes.
Communication. The lack of communication, whether it's internal at our firm or external, as in maybe people not getting back to us or us not getting back to people, is just, that's like a make or break. And it could be a make or break for the firm. And that's the pet peeve I have in this industry. Communication, good communication. Chris has been preaching it since day one, since I started a long time ago. And that's the biggest pet peeve I have of this industry.
Excellent. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having
Tune
me.
in to Mitch A's on the Socially Distant Lawyer with Greg Vinogradsky on, what is it, like a monthly basis you guys are on? Give or take, give or take, give or take.